So we have the men's Pommel horse competition about to get underway in Tel Aviv. This the third of the 5 finals today. Welcome if you're just joining the action. You're watching the Tel Aviv World Challenge Cup. Top performer in qualification for this final, Al Indig. He goes in the second half of the final. We also have Tierno Diallo, third best in qualification. Meanwhile, we're having a look back at the men's floor competition. So I'll come back to a Pommel horse in just a moment or two.
לא, בתרגילים עצמם.
The crowd already pretty happy to have seen some success for the host nation in this competition. More still to come. And apologies for some of the technical issues we've had with the scoring so far today. It is the first time that this event has been held in Tel Aviv. Excited spectators watching on, enjoying the Artistic Gymnastics World Challenge Cup season. And what a gymnast to begin with in this men's Pommel horse final. Start with Ferhat Arujan. Fourth best in qualification, the 29-year-old. Gymnast who competed at his 9th World Championships last year. And he's already won 22 World Cup medals. Good scissor work to open. Nice straight body position early on, just a little bit of bending. He's running a little close to the apparatus, so there's a fair amount of risk here. So he goes into the Bruznari. He's managed to get decent hip height on the flares. Good pirouette to dismount. That could be in contention from Ferhat Arujan. Mediterranean Games bronze medalist on the Pommel horse. He's got a great parallel bars reputation, but he has done some fine work on the Pommel horse over the years as well. A look back at this display from Ferhat Arujan. Pretty secure work for the most part. Next up it will be Glenn Trebbing. Is it going to be another World Cup medal that brings him closer to the quarter century? One thing is very clear about Ferhat Arujan, he's somebody who turns up when finals are happening. Difficulty-wise, the most complicated routine we saw in qualification was from Ayal Indig. Just a little loss of leg form as he was ending at the midsection there. The score is 13.2 for Ferhat Arujan. His execution dropping by just over half a mark from qualification. Now we go to Glenn Trebbing of Germany. 23-year-old, fifth best in qualification with 13.6. Reasonably well controlled. Nice fluidity in his Wendeschwings. Just loses the legs a little, has to reset going into the dismount, but he did well from that straddle handstand position. Just paused for a moment, went back up and got the job done. Glenn Trebbing. He was the youngest in the national team when he made his World Championship debut in 2021. Didn't have the easiest time of things last year at his home European Championships as well. He had a very tough time on floor in the team competition. But he's a sturdy and impressive young gymnast. .13.95 for Glenn Trebbing. He goes into the lead. Execution a little better than qualification. He gains 3.5 tenths in total.
And there's the score of Glenn Trebbing, 13.95. Ferhat Arujan, 13.2. Next on Pommel horse. Athlete from Hungary.
Christopher Mészáros of Hungary. Second best in qualification with a score of 14.2. He's already taken 1 gold medal today. Lovely start, very tidy form. He's got nice clearance good height. Heels remaining pretty tight together as well. This is nice looking gymnastics from the 21-year-old. Ooh, then he got very close, just to the edge. Very slight loss of form. Pirouettes well, that's another nice display from Christopher Mezaros of Hungary. He is the two-time reigning national champion on pommel horse.
All-around finalist in Liverpool and in Japan in 2021.
We'll have a look back at this display.
And he will be the first gold medalist on the first ever World Challenge Cup in Tel Aviv. Gold on floor exercise. Let's wait for his score on pommel horse.
.95. Mezaros in the lead on the execution tie-break system, ahead of Glenn Trebing. So just to clarify, Trebing with an execution score of 8.15, Mezaros 8.25, so he leads. We go now to a gymnast born in Bucharest, but who calls Vienna home, Austria's Zeni Dermishi. His 24th World Cup or World Challenge Cup event, 6th best in qualification. Well, he's totally lost his form, unfortunately. Legs separated a fraction and then all of the kinetic energy went. Really unfortunate. He's a gymnast who competed at 2 World Championships 11 years apart, remarkably, in 2010 and 2021. It has the makings of a really good routine, and it is a really good routine when he performs it to his capacity, just as he did in qualification. Regrettably, Zeni Dermishi's wait for a World Cup medal will go on. Great to see him here though. 5 times national champion on pommel horse.
And the next 4 finalists will now warm up.
So that brings to a close the first half of this competition. Just to give you a sense of the standings so far. Once this score comes in, and it is 12.2 for Zeni Dermishi. It means that Ferhat Alajan remains in 3rd place on 13.2, Glenn Trebing in the silver medal position on 13.95, and Christopher Mezaros in the lead, same score, but winning the execution tiebreak by a 10th. see the top performer in qualification. And then after we've had these next 4 performances, we'll just bring you those confirmed results in the floor and vault competitions. Second half of the men's Pommel horse final set to begin in a moment. Will he contend the third best in qualification? Tieno Diallo.
I think we are ready. On Pommel horse.
Ayal Indig of Israel, top performer in qualification, the silver medalist at the Junior European Championships about 2.5 years ago. Capable of a very nice display. How will he handle the pressure of this final? This is big in front of his home crowd. He trains at the Maccabi Tel Aviv club in this city, and he's just lost the legs a fraction but got it back together. He's got a lot of difficulty in this routine. Just working a little low. The Shivado work was solid. The dismount's good as well. That could be a contending performance. It depends how much of a deduction he gets for the loss of form. He looks pretty pleased with himself though, Ayal Indig. It's only his second World Cup final ever after he finished 8th in Varna in Bulgaria last year. And he struggled there. He was the third best in qualification, came 8th in the final. He was the first reserve for last week's Varna World Challenge Cup, so it's nice to see him come into a final and to deliver something that is broadly representative of his qualification display, because he's got an elegance on this apparatus. For Ayal Indig, and he goes into the lead. It's a high execution score of 8.15. So Indig leads, then Mezarosh in second place, and then Glenn Trebing in third. Tieno Diallo of Spain. The gymnast who was third best in qualification. What a wonderful European Championships he had. Oh, he's just lost his handstand there. That's going to be costly. Did very well to rescue it. Incredible physical strength. As I was saying, a brilliant European Championships where he won the parallel bars bronze medal. Just comes off slightly at an angle with that pirouette at the end. It had a lot in it that was very good. But in terms of competing for a place on the podium, it might be tricky because of that handstand reset at the start. But I go back to my comment at the time, which is the strength he showed rescuing it was remarkable. Have a look at this. That's a tremendous save. It's quick thinking, it's physical and mental agility at the same time from the 22-year-old. .9 for Tieno Diallo, so it just has him out of contention as things stand. He might drop down a little further though. What about Ilya Lyubimov? Now this is a gymnast who was 7th best in qualification, but he qualified with real problems, getting 12.5. He can perform way better than this. And what we're seeing now is indicative of it. A nice smooth performance. Some of the most compelling looking Magyar Shivado work we've seen so far. This is good gymnastics from Ilya Lyubimov. How's that? Oh no! I was about to say, how's his dismount? That was remarkable. How unusual. Well, he was almost there. I mean, that really is a case of 99% of the way through. So he's got to come back on to do the dismount again in order to get the difficulty for it. That's what it was supposed to look like. Poor old Ilya Lyubimov, the 21-year-old. So close. Just doesn't get the body position right, the legs don't come up, and as a result he just topples over. And there he's definitely going to be an Israeli gymnast on the podium with Ayal Indig top with 14.15. Once again, I look back at the dismount that he attempted on 2 occasions. The second one, very nice. 12.7 for Ilya Lyubimov, 6th position. So the final performance of this Pommel horse final, Kip Smith from Australia, the 20-year-old from East Melbourne, undergraduate in engineering and science at Monash University. This was not a hugely difficult display in qualification, but it was extremely well performed. And much the same here, nice, composed looking routine from Kip Smith. He's done really well to get into that final. He did ahead of his own teammate, Aidan Frick. They had the same score, but Smith's execution was 8.8. Frick's was 1.8 marks lower than that. Just had maybe a slight loss of line in terms of some of his work. It just a slightly wild swing to it, but that was rare for the most part. It looked really nice, and you'd expect that from somebody who won the all-around bronze medal at the national championships earlier this year. He's a very good gymnast, Kip Smith. Once his score is in, we'll be able to confirm the classified results in this men's pommel horse competition. 12.2, execution even higher than qualification, difficulty down by a single tenth. And you can hear the noise of the home crowd thrilled that they've won a gold medal courtesy of Ayal Indig. And finally, the men's pommel horse results: bronze to Glenn Trebbing, silver to Christopher Mesaros, and the gold medal to Ayal Indig.
Please welcome the medal winners.
And lastly, but not least, the men's pommel horse victory ceremony. Germany's Glenn Trebbing, the bronze medalist. The silver medal to Christopher Mesaros of Hungary.
And first place, and gold medal winner for Israel, Ayal Indig.
The title won by Ayal Indig of Israel, his first ever World Cup honours. Nice moment this for the gymnasts. For Glenn Trebbing on a World Cup podium for the first time ever. He looks thrilled about it as well, and he must be so proud. And we'll now have the national anthem of the host nation, Israel.
Please, ladies and gentlemen, rise for the national anthem of Israel.
The medalists in the men's pommel horse competition.
Jimmy takes his place on the podium as well, together with the three medal winners. Ben Kevin, Christopher Mesarouche, and Olly. Gentlemen, congratulations. Thank you so much. Toda